not in service at this time.
Hi everybody and welcome to this new channel. I'm so excited to be here today and to be able to open this new space. It's been a lot of time that I'm thinking about opening a channel in English. As you can hear, I'm not a native English speaker. I'm French. If you don't know me, I already have another channel in French. I just want to try to speak English as much as I can and to be able to share some things about France here. So if you want to get to know me a little bit more, stay here. We're gonna take a walk together and I'm gonna tell you everything. Manon, Manon. I know it's not really common outside of France, but this is it. This is my name, and you can call me French Baguette because it's like a cute nickname. So we were talking about the first goal for this channel, to let you discover a little bit of France, but of course I have a second goal, and you can guess it, I'm sure. It's to share with you my journey in English. I really want to speak as a native one day. This is my goal, this is my dream, absolute dream. So I just want to share with you some tips and some things I found to speak this language as much as I can. So I would say if you're interested in France, French in general, and also about English in the United States, this is the channel for you. The first topic for this video is going to be the IELTS because this was the challenge I set for myself in 2025. I wanted to pass an important exam in English, and this is what I did. But I struggled a little bit before, and I had to practice during weeks and months. So I just want to share some of these moments with you. So stay here. Let's go. So I booked my IELTS exam on June 27, and I had to organize myself a little bit to be able to practice each section of the test. So first of all, my main goal was to reach a 7.5 for the speaking practice, for the speaking part. I wanted to practice my pronunciation, so I decided to read out loud as much as I could. And at the time, I didn't want this part to be boring and exhausting and everything, so I just chose books that I really liked, so I can show you tiny bits of this practice. And today it's New Yorkers city, and it's people in our time. So I'm just gonna read a page, just a single page, and we'll see. Okay, alright. You're lucky, because this is the cleanest that it's been in a long time. I picked it up to find Eric Holder, then the US Attorney General. Are you interested? It was, needless to say. She thought, no, I can't. Stand up straight, don't laugh, don't fidget, have all your stuff, be prepared. Wondering what's the problem. There's no widely used equivalent to a breathalyzer that law enforcement officials agree is constantly reliable. So today it's still Michelle Obama, not Michelle Obama. I don't know what I have with this girl. I love her, but she's not the only one who wrote books. So this is Kamala Harris. 83, let's go. It's called Everybody. Adjusting, I asked. So far, so good, Maya replied, but we haven't had a winter yet. Of course, speaking out loud is really important to gain in confidence and to be able to practice your pronunciation and your rhythm, your intonation, but it's still really important to have a real conversation with a real native. I've taken lessons on italki for 4 years, and sometimes before and after the class I like to talk a little bit. So I was just talking to my camera, but guys, you know, this is the best tip I have for you. Don't be afraid and don't be shy to talk out loud when you're alone, when you're just cooking or doing something in your house and you're by yourself. Just talk as much as you can, and you'll see that it's really fun. If you don't look at yourself like, oh my goodness, this is like awkward or something like that, just have fun when you speak out loud and claim English as yours. Like sometimes it's easy to have the impression that you're just acting and this is not really natural for you to talk in English, to speak English, but it's really important to practice and you'll see that it will become your language. So I can show you some sequences. Good morning, everybody. Today I'm working from home like every day, but I'm working outside, and actually we have a garage just here, and they're like repairing cars all day long, so sometimes you have the noises, but I'm used to it, so that's okay. So today one of my goals is to write a new article about it's a rooftop in Los Angeles. Like the name of it is Cara, and I love this place. And as we are in the summer, I think a lot of people would love to just go over there. I'm tripping right now because it's one of those moments where I can speak English freely, even if my pronunciation and patterns and grammar are not good. I can just think and talk like that. I'm just thinking, I'm not thinking in French right now. I feel like we have all to practice, and the brain is like a muscle, and after that you'll become like more comfortable. Sometimes when I'm like, I feel like there is another girl who is watching me and she's saying, oh, now you're talking in English. Oh, now there is a blank in the conversation. Can you see it? It's like I'm getting out of my body. It's like I can see myself and I lose the pedals. I'm not sure if I can see it. If I can see it like this. To lose the pedals. No, perdre les pédales in French. To lose it, to lose the plot, to lose it. Yeah, making mistakes can help you to fix them and to move forward and to just progress. As you can see, I rambled a lot. I still have some other tips to share with you because of course this speaking practice is not enough. You still have to write for the IELTS and also to listen to some audios, and for that if you're preparing the IELTS, I just recommend you to buy a book like this where you have all the different parts of the exam. And then I actually have a box. This is my box of English, and inside I have all my tools, as I like to call them. I also have my flashcards with all my new vocabulary words. I know that some people like to use some apps, but I'm like old school. I really like to just create those cards. Anything else? In the beginning, I love to use a table and a little cat like this. It's cute. And I was like, where's the cat? The cat is on the table. And then you can play with it like, where's the cat? It's under the table. And it's a great thing actually if you want to teach English to kids, to use those things, because it's really like tangible. They can play with it and it's more fun to use. And I also have a list, a notebook like this, where I put all the new vocabulary words as well, but it was like more precise. It was for the moments when I was reading. I was annotating everything on it. So now it's the big day. Alright, this is the big day. I'm in the car. It's 5:30 a.m. I'm a little bit late, but I'm ready. I'm so motivated. I can't wait to see what's going on. So let's go. I have arrived at the test center. Everything went well on the road, and I arrived a little bit early, around 7:30 a.m. and the appointment is about, I think it's at 8:30. I have to check it out. I'm not nervous. Maybe I will be like nervous for the speaking part, but I'm so excited because I've waited for a month to know my current level and to see if I can reach the C1 level. So I'm so excited. And I'm just confident. I try to visualize like this morning as the perfect opportunity to show what I'm capable of. And I think if it's your test day today or in the coming weeks, just be confident, because English flows better when you're relaxed, when you're ready, when you're happy, when you enjoy the process, and yeah, just believe in yourself. So I'm ready. I'm just reading some things like about the connecting words, like therefore, thus, furthermore, and everything, because sometimes I don't really master them. Sometimes I'm just mixing everything up. So we'll see, but I'm excited. Lunch break. Everything was great. I can't wait to tell you everything. Alright guys, this is done. I passed the IELTS exam. A little bit sad because it was a fun challenge and I loved practicing every week for that. So the speaking test was not that hard. The examiner was just really serious and not smiley at all and really professional. I was a little bit concerned at first, but we talked about skills. My big questions in the test was a skill that I think I have that is interesting to others. It was about skills, about schools, government, the way we teach English and languages at school for children, and this is one of my favorite topics, so I had lots of ideas. Sometimes I think I was a little bit off topic and maybe some grammar slips as a race, but I'm just relieved. And sometimes you have to say that you're proud of yourself, because those things are not easy. And even though my score won't be like a band 9 or something perfect, I'm just proud of myself. The most important thing is to stay true to yourself and to be able to express yourself as you want and to stay simple. And I think you can reach whatever you want, and you just need time and practice to be able to reach a better result if you didn't have like the score you wanted. So right now I'm gonna take you with me and we're gonna go to Aix-en-Provence. It's gonna be fun, and maybe I'd buy a book as like a reward for this test. And I just wanted to show you a little bit. The exam center was this building. I'm in Marseille in southern France, and they have an international school just here, so it's really quiet and peaceful. If you plan to take your exam at Kangaroo Province, it's just here, and it's really nice. Everyone is nice inside and the staff is just really great. So yeah, I'm gonna take the road now. Here I am walking the streets of Aix, and I'm in the real center, downtown Aix-en-Provence. It's cute, right? This is where you can find all the restaurants and stores. People like to do shopping here and to just hang out with friends and family. And this is one of my favorite places here. And I'm really picky when it comes to places in France. But this one is pretty nice. And here's one of my favorite restaurants. They have a big space outside to eat and everything. So I really like this place. And also the architecture is really, really typical. I'm like standing on the couch. I'm so excited. I've finally reached the C1 level. Yay! This is it. Here we are, C1 family. I'm here. You can open your arms and we're gonna have a big party, big C1 party. I'm so happy. This was hard to believe that I would be able to reach this level. I always thought I was stuck at B2 level, but actually no. I don't know when it happened, but it's here. It's here. We can deny it now. Even if I'm always like, yeah, but maybe this is just because the text was easy, or maybe I just had a nice examiner or something. But actually, no, I have to completely accept that this is it. I'm a C1 level now. When you work hard for something, you get the results. You just have to stay consistent and to stay focused and motivated. And it's the same with every skill and every area in life. When you do something by pleasure, just for fun, you'll be able to learn and to achieve your goals. If you don't take pleasure in what you do, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. But you also have to be patient because it doesn't come like that. So I know that some people who are watching this don't have any other choices than to learn English. Maybe it's for school, maybe it's for their job, but try to find a way to like it, a way to have fun, to enjoy the process, because it's a long process. Unfortunately, the brain is capable to learn a new language, but it takes a lot of time. And so you have to find something. Maybe it can be tied to your passions, like I don't know, maybe playing video games in English, maybe watching movies, and maybe you're gonna have the spark to work all day long for it. Alright, so we're the day after, and I think it's time to jump into the fall season. This is one of the things we don't really do in France. Usually a lot of content creators have brought these kind of things in France, and now we have a couple of stores that sell have a little fall decoration section. If you've just arrived, you can check out Action, Jiffy, and then maybe IKEA. This is the 3 I can think of. I'm thinking about Primark. This is one of the biggest section I've seen for fall, so you can go there. I know in America it's a big thing to decorate everything, but I think it's just cultural. In France, people do celebrate Christmas, but Halloween is not really celebrated here, and I'm so sad about it because this is my favorite celebration, my favorite day maybe in the year. And actually, from my experience, from my life in France, when I was a child, my parents didn't decorate that much for Halloween, maybe just the day before. And you don't really know me yet, but you'll see that I try to recreate an American bubble here, because this is just the way I like to live. Right now, I still have my summer decoration on my shelves. You can see it was blue, beige, and a little bit orange, with palm trees and surfboards and everything. And also my couch was blue and beige-ish. I'm excited, guys. I'm gonna play something on TV. Maybe I would love to watch Hocus Pocus. I'm obsessed with this movie, but I think this is not the right time. I have to wait a little bit. Alright, it's already done. I'm just gonna dust a little bit because, as you can see, it's not really clean. So we start from scratch. Let's go. So now let's see what we're gonna find in those boxes. So first of all, we have this. It's not a real tree, it's a fake one, but it's really accurate, I think. I have a little sign that I can hang on my door. I have, oh yeah, I can show you this. This is a mug that a French artist made. Her name is Caro from Woodland, and she wrote several books. Like this one, it's a recipe books, but her other books are about every season, and you can find some illustrations inside. And she's really talented. Caro from Woodland. You can find her on social media and on YouTube as well. And then I have lots of leaves, mushrooms. This one is so cute. Little pumpkin, some lights as well. I love this season. It's so warm. I love the colors. This one is a light. I don't know if it's still working because last year I wasn't in France for fall. I was in America on a 3-month long trip. So let's see. Oh yeah, it's still working. We have some other funny things like squash. Something like this. This is so cute. And here, this is my new stuffy. I found it at Primark this year. So maybe you can find it. You can still find it. This is so cute. I just wish it could like smell like cinnamon or something. Then this is a gift I received from my parents. How funny is this little guy? He's like grumpy but still happy to wear pumpkins. And then another mushroom. I have a pumpkin tower that I found at Action. And it was this year, so maybe you still can find it. And then, let's see, in the last box, we also have hedgehogs inside. How cute are they? And with the little, like this little one. Wait, this is the time where I'm gonna try to pronounce a word that is like known for being hard to say for French people. It's squirrel. I'm not sure if it's correct. Squirrel, 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 squirrel. Anyways, and then what is that? Oh, another hedgehog. How cute. This is the little corner just next to my desk, and I love the result. It's so warm and cozy. My favorite one is this one, grandma's house or something. Alright guys, I think I'm done. I just didn't find my prints to put into my frames, but apart of that, I think we are all set. Again, I didn't find some pillows, so I'm gonna have to adjust a little bit in the coming days. I have a little corner here with the pumpkin tower. One cute hand towel again. Okay guys, I finally found a trick. I have a bottle of essential oil and it's cinnamon. So I tried to put some drops on it and maybe it's gonna smell actually like cinnamon. My goodness. First, I'm gonna share with you my reading. I just started a new book. This is called The Lonely City. It's by Olivia Lang, and I think she's British, and it's written in British English. So sometimes I struggle. There are some words I don't really know, and also the spelling. Lots of words are with O-U-R, so it can be confusing sometimes. But I have to be flexible and to learn both American and British English, even if my style is more American English. And so far, it's a good reading. I really like the beginning of it. So when Olivia Lang moved to New York City in her mid-30s, she found herself inhabiting loneliness on a daily basis. Increasingly fascinated by this most shameful of experiences, she began to explore the lonely city by way of art. Lang conducts an electric, dazzling investigation into what it means to be alone illuminating not only the causes of loneliness, but also how it might be redeemed and embraced. And as you know, and maybe it's also your case, I work from home. I've worked from home for almost a year now, so I have to face and to deal with loneliness. The thing that I like with this story is that it's about the author, but it's also about loneliness in general, how it works in the brain, and what hormones we have in our body, what type of feeling we face when we are lonely. They say that it can be like an endless circle. Like, you're lonely, so you try and you crave friendships and relationships, but once you see someone, you like protect yourself because you know that you're alone, and you lose like this sense of how can I say that? You lose your ability to be sociable and to have the reflex. I can read a passage for you actually, maybe it would be more clear. What this means is that the lonelier a person gets, the less adept they become at navigating social currents. Loneliness grows around them, like mold or fur, a prophylactic that inhibits contact, no matter how badly contact is desired. Loneliness is accretive, extending, and perpetuating itself. Once it becomes impacted, it's by no means easy to dislodge. This is why I was suddenly so hyper alert to criticism, and why I felt so perpetually exposed and checking in on myself even as I walked anonymously through the streets, my flip-flops slapping on the ground. So yeah, I really like this passage because it shows that it can be a trap actually to be lonely, and it's hard to get over it. Can I say it like that? I'm not sure. So what do you think about loneliness? Is it something that you've already experienced? Is it something that you're afraid of? Is it something that you would like to experience maybe? Because sometimes when we are so surrounded, it can be hard to know what you want in life, I think. And it can be hard yet just to connect with yourself and to know what you want actually. And it's funny because when you're completely alone, you crave relationships and you dream to be surrounded, and once you're too surrounded, maybe you work in, I don't know, a supermarket with lots of customers, or you work, I don't know, in a club, so you have to deal with people all the time. Maybe you're tired of it and you want only one thing, is to be alone at home. So I don't really know. I think our brain needs a balance, maybe. And this is not all black or white. We need sometimes alone, and we need some time with people. So yeah, so this is a really interesting reading, and I hope we're gonna go into the streets of New York a little bit more, because this is what I really want. I just want to sit on my couch at night and to be able to feel the energy of New York in my reading, and also to ask myself questions, to reflect a little bit, because as I said, this is what I'm living right now. If you're here, you're important, and your point of view is really important to me. So yeah, tell me more about how you see loneliness and how you deal with it actually, and if you have some tips. it's October 20th, we are Monday, and today I'm at work. Does it look like I'm at work? I'm not sure. My friend sent me a song this morning that I really liked, so I'm like, woohoo! And I know, laundry over here. This is the real life. I wanted to talk about like series and movies that are perfect for this time of the year. And I've just started Stranger Things. I know, it's been ages that it's like available on platforms. But I've just started yesterday night. The characters are really, really, really weird and strange. Like, at least not for everyone, but most of them are really interesting. Like, so far, my favorite character is 11. This is the little girl who is, I guess, sick, and she just ran away from a hospital or something. We don't really know. I'm just at the second episode, so I don't really know what she is, who she is. But her character is really strange, and she doesn't talk, and I just want to know her story. Also, I wonder who is Will, the little boy who vanished. But don't spoil. Don't tell me anything, guys. Don't tell me anything. I want to know who is 11 by myself, okay? And of course, I'm watching it in English. And yesterday night, I was like, oh my goodness, this is a new word. Oh my goodness, this is a new idiom. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I talk to you in a few seconds. I didn't show you the second mug I really like. It's a pumpkin mug. So cute, right? I really like it. I don't know what it is. Made in China. My goodness. This one was made in France. France pride. It's not, oh my goodness. It was not made in China, but this one was made in China. Everything is made in China nowadays. I have other things I really like to use. So I have this mug is a to-go mug, and also I have this one. It's from Canada. I don't have any Starbucks here. The closest Starbucks is 1.5 hours from here. You don't really have a Starbucks. Of course, we have McDonald's and they sell coffee, but it's not just the same pleasure or the same thing as Starbucks, you know. For summer, I have this one. It's from Dunkin' Donut. It doesn't exist in France. Just, I think we have one in Paris, but Paris is so far away from here. It's like 8-hour drive. So I won't go to Paris just for Dunkin' Donut. I could be capable of, because I really like Dunkin' Donut, but anyways. And talking about drinks, what are your favorite drinks like this fall? Do you have another thing to recommend? Because my only real fall drink is pumpkin spice latte. I tried to make it at home. Well, pumpkin spice. I think it was in an American store in France that I found it, but yeah, I know some people like to use maple syrup. I've never tried it because I really want to have like a special flavor. And I don't really like coffee in general. I prefer hot chocolate, but if it's flavored and really sweet, I can drink a coffee. So if you have something to recommend, I'm all ears. To end this vlog, I'm gonna share a poem with you. It's about resilience and about the power of believing in ourselves. So out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud under the bludgeonings of chance. My head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. So here it is. It's also one of the favorites poem of Nelson Mandela. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna leave you guys. I hope you like this vlog. It was the very first vlog of the channel, so I hope it was not too bad. If you want to share something with me, or if you have a suggestion or something, let me know. And I see you next time. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.